So I received a few questions asking me about the differences of the structure holding and the force flow handling and so forth. And I'd like to share with you my view on this. And for your reference, I could be right, I could be wrong, but this is what I want to share with you. Okay, the first thing is the difference between the force flow handling and the structure holding. Well, force flow handling is channeling the force flow in the body. Structure holding is holding like a rack or some type of mechanical shape so that be able to sustain or withhold or take the incoming force. Okay, they're different things. For the force flow handling, we know a few key points, which is without that it will not be able to be to get done. The first thing is the 7-bolt, the feed bolt. If the 7-bolt is not trained, you cannot do an effective or a good force flow handling, because the 7 bolts, the feed bolt is the one which is coupling the force flow up or back to the ground. The second thing is the lower 4 bolts. Okay. In the force flow channeling, you need the lower 4 bolts in very dynamic way. Okay. So compared with the structure holding type, the structure holding is usually just hold. It doesn't talk about the 7 bolts. The lower 4 bolts, they usually talk about holding or loose up, but they do not have a dynamic handling on that. Okay, so by this, one can differentiate actually it is a force flow handling or is a structure. Usually by looking at other people's lower 4 bolts, one can figure out, have a pretty good idea what are they doing, the force flow handling, or are they doing the structure holding. And force flow handling guy or Fajing guy is for sure not using their dantian to power. No, it is not. The root will be the 7 bolt. The handling, the major control will be the 2nd, 3rd, 4 bolts. Okay? This is not the turning ways or those kind of stuff. No, it is not. Okay? So this is my view on this part. The second is, what do I mean by receiving and issuing is at one contact point, not 2 point, or not 2 count. Okay, not winding and unwind, not storing energy and discharge energy, but charge and discharge in the same time. Okay. Philosophically, actually, yin and yang happen in the same time, right? Okay. So yin and yang is not like first yin and then yang. Okay, yin yang everything. Okay, in the same time. Okay, so let's not talk about philosophically. Let me show you what I mean. Sometimes people say this: wind, unwind. Okay, store, discharge. Okay, that's 2 count. Okay, my view is this. This is actually charging and discharge 1 count in this area, the touching area. So what do I mean? I take his action force down to the ground and my reaction force going into his trunk. Okay, how to do that? Manipulate by your lower 4 bolts. Okay, so it is not move my body or turn my waist, those kind of stuff. No, you just get this. Okay, and instead of doing 1 and then 2 type of stuff, this is receive and issuing. This is an receive and issuing. And however you can see, from here receive issuing and here receive issuing, I'm walking into it. I don't go play in this outside. If you draw a radius out here, like this is the what do you call it? The circle here, and this is a circle. This is like I'm playing in the circle. But for what I'm talking about, the receive and issuing one, I'm playing this circle here, outside here, and I'm going to go inside there. The next circle. So if this is one circle, two circle, three circle, out, in already. Okay. So those are what I'm talking about. At one single contact, there's receiving and issuing. Okay. There is no time, in my understanding, there's no time to do this in Wing Chun. Either one play in the middle door, center line, middle inner gate, or one cannot sustain here, do not have enough power here, one play here. Okay, so this is Pin San, this is Jing San, and instead of going back and forth, Pin San, Jing San, Pin San, Jing San, okay, it's not like going from here to here. Instead of going directly, you want to go Jing San, you're going Jing San. You want to go Pin San, you're going Pin San. But every time you go, you get one level more penetrate deeper inside to him. Okay, so there's penetrations there. So this is what I mean by the receive and issuing at one. Okay, and so Fajing for me, there's no winding and unwind. It's here. I want it to be there. I can receive, I can issue at that one contact point. That is Fajing for me. Okay? Somebody might be thinking differently, but no, this is what my understanding from the based on the force flow handling. Okay? Now, the third one. People always ask me, why do I say that some type of Tai Chi engine is not suitable for Wing Chun, or some other type of art is not suitable for Wing Chun? Okay, so this is what it is. We define Wing Chun playground in this area. The triangle between this area, or this area. Okay? Close to the hand area. Okay, so let's take this area. The hand is in the center line here. Okay, in the center here. Now, when the hand is here, it is coupling to the other person. Okay, so this hand is no longer move sideways or outside way. This hand is actually put in here like the barrier of the machine gun. Once you aim like this, you just shoot. Okay, there's issuing force. So it's not like taking the machine gun barrier, you parry away, you block away, or you turn your body away. No, you just put it right here, square. This is machine gun, and it's just keeping going. So as what I said just now, about this. If this is a circle here, this is a circle here. The more the engagement, the more close into it. Okay. So we can go to 3 level penetrations: the wrist level, the elbow level, the shoulder level. So either go this way, okay, or go this way. Same thing. Okay, it doesn't go move sideways or using hand to parry. Now, in order to be able to do that, one needs an engine of power generations. As what I said, is snake slide worm move type of technology. It's not rotating type of stuff or turning wrist or using dantian to. It's not this kind of stuff. At least in the force flow or the physics or biomechanics sense, you need to, like as what I say, that machine gun, you place down there, you just trigger, you just go. Okay? So that is what it is. That's how it is. That's what in my view. Also, when I go to the center line, if his hand is between his body and my body, then I'm using his hand to couple the force flow inside that. If his hand is somehow get out from this range, then my hand will reach into him, get into him, and then keep coupling that force flow in. So in other words, you just occupy this one. From this distance, you occupy, you just go closer and closer, like you walk through the trunk. Okay. So with those kinds of engine, with those kinds of strategy or momentum, one need an engine. It just cannot be the Tai Chi guy, Tai Chi type, usual Tai Chi type of the going circling and come back, those kind of stuff. Okay, it just anything had to happen here within an inch. You take it an inch in within the inch, you issue it within the inch, and it has to be in the same time. Okay, so there's my view for today.